Hi everyone, so this video we've got the Synapptic phone again today, and we are going to be looking at how to add a contact in your Synapptic phone. So first of all, you're going to want to locate the address book in your Synapptic main menu options.
Make a call from your text method, web browser, address book menu, page 1 of 2.
So it's worth noting when you go to add a contact in the address book, it will go through every single option of information you want to include for a particular person. So that's going to be everything from their main number to their work number to their email to their address. And the reason it does this is because depending on what you're using your phone for on the phone, it will pull through so that you can really use it very smoothly in each application. So for example, you can just search for a person's name if you want to email them. Again, if you want to call them, you've got that option, and you've also got a way of keeping an electronic and accessible address book as well. So it all works so that it's the easiest to have all that information in one place for one particular contact, but that'll become clear as we go through it. So we're going to want to locate the add option within the address book menu.
Add a new contact, type contact's name.
Okay, so you've got two options again with regards to actually placing in someone's name. Down at the lower half of the screen, you have a QWERTY keyboard, and to place in someone's name, you are going to, if you're familiar with it, you're going to pop your finger on the screen at the lower half, and you'll be on the keyboard area, and you're going to move your finger around to listen for the letter that you want, and when you've got the letter that you want, you are going to release your finger. So I'll do this for example now.
F D S capital S D S A F J N M M.
So, and if I want to confirm what has been typed in, if I'm not too sure, to confirm that, I'm going to press in, or I could move up actually from the keyboard.
Text Sam.
And I've moved to the upper half of the phone screen within the text field area, where it's told me that I've placed in Sam, which is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to release my finger there now. I want to locate to go to the next section to put in the surname here. And I'm going to locate the next button by dragging my finger down to the bottom left-hand corner.
Next.
And to make that selection, I'm going to release my finger.
Type first telephone number.
Okay, so the first telephone number I want, again, when we are using it in the sort of keyboard function where I'm inputting it through using the keyboard, I have numbers 1 to 0 along the top line, and then below this I have sort of exclamation marks, question marks, at signs, brackets, forward and backslash, and the plus and the minus sign. And then I have more options further down below for different characters that aren't numeral or alphabetical. And again, always the next button is located in the bottom left hand corner. But I would like to point out that on the top right hand corner, on the very top of the screen, so if you were to be on the same line as your cancel and go back and move across towards the furthest right, there is a mic option that means that you can turn on the mic and you can dictate in a number. So I'm just going to show you how that works. So I'm going to locate my cancel and go back on the top left, but I'm not going to release my finger.
Text cancel and go back. Telephone 1. Text help. Speech recognition on off.
So this is my mic. It's a mic symbol on top right, but it's called speech recognition. So I'm going to release my finger to make that selection.
Speech recognition mode on. Press speak button at bottom of screen, then start speaking.
So now I have a green mic in the top right hand corner. I have a text field at the top half of my screen. Below that I have a repeat button. Then I have a delete button, and shared on the third line down On my bottom left, I still have my next button, but sharing that line, I have a speak button. When you select the speak button, as soon as you release it, the phone then starts listening. So I'm just going to demonstrate that now.
Text. Repeat. Delete. Speak. Select this option.
222346.
222,346.
So that's put that in. I'm happy with that, and so I want to hit the next button.
Next. Saved. Type second telephone number. Speech recognition mode on.
So here, it remembers that I've got the speech recognition mode on. I can obviously change that if I want to by going back and moving myself along to the microphone and to the speech recognition and releasing my finger to turn it off. It will give me an auditory confirmation that I've done that. If you have no other telephone number that you want to include for that contact, that's absolutely fine. You can leave that text field blank and you can go straight to the next bottom at the bottom left-hand corner.
Delete. Next. Saved. Type third teletext. Delete. Next. Saved. Type first email address. Speech recognition mode on.
So again, you can put in an email address for a person, which can be really, really useful to have all that information in there. I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to put one in, but I'm going to show you all the other options that are available within this address book.
Next. Saved. Type second email address. Next. Saved. Type first Skype address.
Again,
speech recognition mode on.
You have Skype ability within this phone.
Next. Saved. Type second Skype text. Saved. Type first postal address. Speech recognition mode on. Saved. Type second postal text. Saved. Type notes for this contact. Speech recognition mode on.
When you get to the notes page, your next button is changed to save. So we're going to go to the save button, which is in the bottom left-hand corner.
Delete. Save. Saved. Is this an important or normal contact? Now select an option. Page 1 of 1.
The differentiation here between important and normal. So important will just mean that this person sits much higher up and not in alphabetical order when you go to your address book. It will mean that if you have a lot of people or it's someone that you regularly call, you may want to tick them as important because it just means you're going to access it easier and quicker. But what I'll do is I'll just tick that as important just to show you that.
Save it. Contact saved successfully. Address book menu. Page 1 of 2.
So when you go into the address book, you can view your contacts. So I'm going to do that now.
Edit. Delete. View. Select contact to view. Page 1 of 1.
So you have two options here. So at the moment, I've only got 2 numbers in here. But you can see that automatically it's been highlighted that the person I've just put in my contacts, Sam, has been highlighted as an important contact. Sitting above that, the actual addresses and names of people, we have a filter option, and filter option is an alphabetical filter option. So if you have a lot of people, rather than going through lots of the pages, as you would do if you're on your menu, you can filter by the alphabet. So I'm just going to go into that.
Filter. A to Z filter.
And with this, you can place your finger on the screen and move your finger around to hear the different letters. So, for example, I'm going to show you
K, S, W. Important contacts only.
So there, you've got 2 options. On the very bottom line, sitting next to Z, you have the important contacts. So you can obviously filter people by the letter, their name, or you can do it via important contacts. So I'm going to do it via important contacts. So I'm going to release my finger to make that selection.
Select contact to view. Page 1 of 1.
And now that has brought in on this page, those that I've highlighted who are important contacts. And this works in the same way, and I'll show you how this works in the same way when you can filter people like this throughout the phone. So you can filter people like this when you're wanting to send a text message or when you are wanting to make a phone call. So I'm going to cancel and go back to the address book menu.
Cancel address book menu, page 1 of 2.
Just to point out within this address book menu, so our first option, what we went into, was add. The second option is edit below this. You can delete a contact in here. You can then view a contact on this page as well.
Address book menu, page 2 of 2.
And you also have a settings menu within the address book too.
Main menu, page 1 of 5.
So that's really an overview of adding someone to the address book. Please like and subscribe to find out when I'm uploading the next video. Do please let me know if there's anything you want me to post about, and I will do my best. And I hope you've found the video useful. Thank you.